so strong. We are the crown corrosion, the Mycotoxin Monarchs. I walk through the haze with a frost-laced plan. Cold Halifax breath when the rod hits land. Calm in the chaos, no rush in the stand. I track slow storms through the mold-soaked span. Baseline warp when the plague gods move. Spores drift sharp in the warlike groove. Every step measured, nothing to prove. I speak low truth that the rod approves. IP crown glows in a silent drift. Tactics carved deep like a continental shift. Pressure in the wind when the spores uplift. I move with intent, every tone stays stiff. Nova in command when the gloom expands. Cold steel logic in contaminated sands. Where the dead lands breathe, I redraw plans. Strategists stride through the fungus lands. When the bass drops bent, snarl in the tone like the floorboards bent. Fast bit pressure leave the whole room spent. I tear through fog with a mold-born scent. Double time venom when the spores ignite. Air gets thick and the day turns night. Hostile swagger when I bark mid-fight. My bars hit raw like a cracked stalactite. Distorted lungs breathe plague wave smoke. Wobble bass grind when the beat line choke. I swing on the track like the hinges broke. Ruleless imprint in the fungal cloak. Words called patterns in the spore thick air. Jagged like teeth in the rock bear's lair. Fate stay wild with a hostile glare. I crash whole worlds when the mold declares. Ruthless, Myco Monarchs. For the king shape deep in decay. Baritone gloom in the grave cold way. Hyphy crown heavy where the dark roots sway. Monarch black rise when the rod says stay. Bass hum low like a tomb door groan. I speak slow dread in a marrow deep tone. Every decree carved straight from stone. My rule spreads far where the spores have grown. Hollow halls echo with the rod I cast. Each word lingers like a plague held fast. Monarch ascends, shadows amass. Black minus flag. Grains cut crisp like a spore blade swing. Every bar sharpened when the wobble bass rings. Precision in the cadence, no wasted thing. I carve whole myths with a fungal sting. Scheme stay clean when the mold drips slow. Syllable snap where the razors glow. I sculpt each line where the dark roots grow. Sharp as the teeth in the plague beast shadow. Cold technique in the rod I choose. Patterns hit hard like a height full bruise. Grains don't miss when the spores let loose. Grand's the Shah. Speak quiet with a cold thin breath. Whisper tone glide like a ghost near death. Pacing unnatural in the mold lit depth. I bend whole beats with a spectral heft. Bars glitch soft when the airflow dips. Cadence so light that the bass line rips. Shadows fall twice when I curl my lips. I horn each drum like apocalypse scripts. Fall run phrases, twist in the hum. Chill in the voice, make your whole mind numb. Rape stay eerie when the spores succumb. Break, 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 break speed quiet with a reckless tone. Young nasal spark in the rock wave zone. Fast step bounce when I claim my throne. I shake whole grids with a voice full grown. Double time surge when the baseline cracks. Spit hit sharp like mutated tacks. Crossfire blaze, leave a fungus track. I stomp through beats like collapse impacts. Heat in the lungs when the toxins glide. Can't push forward on a warpath ride. Crossfire strike when the rot gods guide. Raise when the spores bloom, the boulders rise. We're mad deedens, you king and brags. We are the monarchs, rage is strong. Monarchs, 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 monarchs. My fault, my fault, my fault, my fault. Monarchs, 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 monarchs.